summer break is just around the corner where we'll be busy with fun activities. So meal prep has to be quick and easy, leaving more time for the fun. And here to share just that kind of recipe is Aiden Schauer from Smith Brothers. Welcome to New Day.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Quick and easy and delicious.
We're gonna do some at-home chicken and waffles.
Okay, which is like breakfast for dinner.
Breakfast for dinner, dinner for breakfast.
Dinner for breakfast.
You know, however you want to mash it up.
Okay, how do we get started?
So the first thing that we're gonna do is I've actually pre-made some waffle batter here, and we're just gonna stick it in Old Faithful here, couple minutes while we prepare our chicken and fry it up.
And buttermilk is kind of the word of the day or the product of the day.
Buttermilk is the action, yes.
And you actually have buttermilk in the bowl first, and then you put the mix in.
Yes, so I like to start with my wet ingredients first and then add my dry. And for this, the buttermilk is going to give it a little extra tang, a little extra leavening action so that it's nice, fluffy, and moist. We're not trying to go for that crisp waffle. We're going with nice soft to go with the chicken here.
And that's something Smith Brothers is really known for. The buttermilk.
Yeah, the buttermilk, absolutely. And buttermilk is amazing. It is the leftover from churning butter, but it's still packed full of nutrients, and it tastes really, really, really good. My grandmother used to say it was the milk that kept on giving because as you drink it, it still sticks to the side of the glass, has a really nice ribbon to it, so you still get a little bit more even when you think you're out of it.
Are you the guy that likes to drink a little buttermilk straight up?
I love drinking buttermilk, yeah. It just has this very sweet, tangy, thickness to it, which is something that viscosity is really nice.
Okay,
so.
My own father loved to do that as well. Okay, so we're using buttermilk again in this.
Yes,
in the chicken
we are.
part. Okay.
So in addition to helping us with something be fluffy and a little tangy, that tangy also helps us break down the chicken a little bit.
Okay.
And because it helps break down the chicken, it makes it more tender and faster to cook and really gives it a little heightened flavor for that chicken.
And the key to this recipe, you said, is thin cutlets.
Thin cutlets.
I'm gonna let you show us.
There's two really easy ways. Ooh, let's check on this. Oh, almost. Getting close. Okay, so there's two schools of thoughts. One is cut it in half and just pound it and pound it and pound it. But in my house, I send chicken flying everywhere when I do that, and my wife doesn't really appreciate that. So what I like to do is put this over here. I will take the chicken. So this is a fillet knife. It comes in your set just like you'd have at home.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just take the chicken, I'm gonna hold it nice and flat, and I'm just going to take some nice long strokes, and I'm basically going to make a little paper chicken breast right there. Boom. Nice, flat, nice and even. And if the chicken breast is a little,
do it again.
Yeah, if it's a little thick, I can do it again.
Oh, okay.
That way I'm using one chicken breast, but I'm getting multiple meals out of one chicken breast. Yes. And it helps us with our cooking temperature, and it helps us make sure that we can get that nice buttermilk flavor all the way through.
And it's going to cook faster.
And it's going to cook nice and fast.
I like that. Normally I would do it once, and then I would start pounding it and get frustrated, but I like that you did it 3 times. I don't need to do any pounding.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so if you want to stick that in the buttermilk for us,
so this goes in the buttermilk.
We're going to dredge it. So we're going to put it in the buttermilk first.
How long would you normally leave this? You already have some that are ready to go.
Yeah, I already have some that I let sit overnight. But in reality, that's because I'm lazy. It really only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to get the desired effect.
All right, but you could do it overnight.
But you could do it overnight, have it nice and ready if that's going to be what you want for breakfast in the morning.
Okay, so then I'm just going to take one of these cutlets and put it right here.
Put it right in there. And while you're doing that, I'm going to put some butter in the pan.
And you said we could use, you have breadcrumbs here.
I have breadcrumbs here.
You said we could use panko.
Panko works really well too. In fact, if you're looking for a little bit more of a crunch, a little larger flake, that'll work perfect. So now our butter is going to kind of tell us when we're going to put that in the pan. And while we're doing that, we'll check on our waffle again.
Nice.
And our waffle's almost there. And then from here, we can just take this chicken and put it right into the pan now that we're starting to see that we are getting some nice brown in there. We can just toss that in there.
Nice. Yeah, don't burn yourself. On my watch.
Not on your watch. Thank you for keeping me safe.
Okay.
Safety Susan.
Okay. Should I do another one?
Yes, please.
Okay. And one thing about Smith Brothers you were saying is it really matters that the products are local.
Yeah, we work really, really diligently to make sure that we are sourcing from the most local that we can get and still be consistent for our customers. Local produce. It's about to be cherry season.
Nice.
Everybody loves apple season here in the Northwest. We work to make sure that the proteins that we serve are coming within reason locally. I mean, that Oregon border is pretty close. We work, because we operate in the Seattle metro area, but we also operate in Portland, we like to include a lot of local Portland brands. Carlton Farms is one of the ones that we use. They're very close to Portland. So we're really all about what we can do. And our dairy is fresh, local, making milk right in Kent.
And right in Kent.
Right in Kent.
And tell me how the Smith Brothers works. It's a subscription service, right?
So we're a subscription service. We have either an app, which is incredibly easy to use, or you can go online and you can sign up for our service, and we will bring you a really awesome Smith Brothers porch box with our logo on it. You can be the pride of the neighborhood, knowing that you're getting fresh milk, fresh eggs, fresh produce.
Nice.
You order it online. You have up until the day before, and then our milkmen deliver your milk and all of your other goodies right into your porch box.
And it stays fresh, I know. Do I flip these yet? I'm getting anxious. Okay.
We're gonna flip them in just a second. So the best part about this is the chicken will kind of tell you when it's ready to flip, just like a pancake, when the outside is starting to look dry and starting to golden
so the
up.
outside edges?
Yeah, and then we'll just flip it over. Because it's so nice and thin, we don't have to really like wait a long time. And I am very impatient too. So what I like to do is just double check under here. I'm gonna peek a little bit.
How's it look? Still a little bit more?
Looking pretty good. We're getting close.
Check mine, because I put it in first.
Oh, and you know what? This is probably the best looking one. No, we'll give it just a little bit more. So in the meantime, we can grab the waffle here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking good here.
And I want to talk while you do that, because we only have a few seconds left. The honey butter, which has a little bit of a spice.
Yeah.
Should I put some on that waffle?
Absolutely.
Okay. Woo. And you make this honey butter?
Yeah, so it's really just butter I let sit out overnight to come to room temp. And then I added a little bit of honey, a little bit of salt, and then I put in some chili pepper.
Oh, I like that, a little spice. And we're gonna try the chicken during the break because it needs a little bit more. But you can see how beautiful those chicken and waffles are that you've assembled over there. Oh.
Yeah, the waffle really comes out nice with that buttermilk in it.
And that kick of the spice and the butter.
Yeah, sweet, spicy.
You've sold me. I like that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And this is Smith Brothers' 11th year supporting Fred Hutch's breast cancer research. You can support their Drink Pink campaign by purchasing Smith Brothers strawberry milk for home delivery. Visit their site for more info.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.